DateLine with Stone Phillips will continue in a moment. Plus, they're the wizards behind your favorite commercials. They make cell phones sing. M&M's dance. But this time, they've dropped the ball.
Something missing from your tournament action?
How'd they do that? It's a high-tech game plan that's magic.
Even people in the business don't know what.
Meet the team behind this year's hottest disappearing act. It's a DateLine state-of-the-art. Coming up, they're the hot new TV ads in a league of their own, putting the excitement into March Madness by taking the players out.
If you can do a commercial that people laugh at, that's great, but if you can do a commercial that people actually stop the TiVo and call their wife into the room and say, you gotta see this, then that's even better.
Who's calling these shots? It's a DateLine state-of-the-art. From our studios in New York, here again is Stone Phillips.
It was a thriller from the first tip-off to the final buzzer, the March Madness tournament. But keeping your eye on the ball wasn't always that easy. Now you see it, now you don't. How'd they do that? Well, tonight, meet the team that put a little bit of magic into March Madness. Here's Chris Hansen with the DateLine State of the Art.
It's controlled by Johnson. 2-on-1 kill. Under a minute and a half.
Did you see that? Is something missing? You see it now, right?
Much more aggressive Syracuse 2-3 zone the last couple of minutes.
No, you're not going mad. You're watching an ad campaign for March Madness, the men's NCAA basketball tournament developed by BBDO to sell DirecTV's March Madness package.
Just another example of how DirecTV is rethinking the way television should be.
The point of the commercial is to communicate that without Mega March Madness from DirecTV, you're not getting the entire tournament.
Tom Chrisman and Rick Ardito of the ad agency were shooting from outside the arc when they came up with the idea.
We said, how would this look if we removed the ball? And we wound up getting to a point where we said, what if we remove the basket and the backboard? And we thought, well, let's go one step further. Let's remove the offense and just have the defense sitting there, blocking an opponent that's not there.
The campaign, one spot without the ball, the second without the basket, the third without the other team. No easy layout.
A lot of the people that see commercials these days have become pretty savvy, and they can tell the difference between something that's good or something that's bad and falls flat.
The only way to make sure the spots didn't fall flat, the ad men decided, was to use actual game footage, not actors, and remove certain items from each shot. To do this, they hired a company called Charlex. And while you may not be familiar with the name, you've certainly seen Charlex's work. They put a band in a cell phone, made M&M's dance,
two of the biggest players in the game,
and melded Randy Johnson and Roger Clemens into one pitcher.
Well, again, if you could make it so that...
Alex Weil, creative director, CEO, and founder of Charlex, says erasing images from video is a lot harder than it looks.
Basically, this is a job where you remove things. Okay? Now, the problem when you remove things from a picture is that you have to put something where the thing was.
In other words, if there's a ball in the shot and you take it out, there's a hole in the picture. So using technology along the same lines as that used in the Tomahawk missile system, digital artists like Kevin Quinlan went to work.
And we realized that we would have to basically remove everyone and then bring back what we wanted. Now, if you'll notice in the real shot, when he's by himself, it's not a big deal. We can get rid of everyone else and bring him back clean. The difficulty lies when he goes behind someone and he's being blocked. We had to go in and create a jersey and legs and shorts and feet that actually matched up to what the player was really doing.
The artists had to repeat this process for every single frame of footage in each of the 3 commercials.
So on this shot, when the ball comes over the player's chest, we had to create what his jersey should look like. So we're taking still frames and we're bending each one, lighting each one, and animating it so it looks like his actual jersey.
This was fun because the work is very evident. and even people in the business look and go, what? So we like that.
Johnson and NJ jump.
It was, as they say, a slam dunk.
If you can do a commercial that people laugh at, that's great, but if you can do a commercial that people actually talk about and tell their friends about, or stop the TiVo and call their wife into the room and say, you got to see this, then that's even better.